All right, welcome into the brand new, long-awaited segment, Toons Brothers React, or React with Toons Brothers. It is continuing the warning here for us, so it will be me, Lou, and Dave today. The React series will include any of the members who want to join in the future. How you guys doing?
Great.
Good.
All right. What are we doing? Who's got the lowdown on this? Because I really didn't pay attention other than downloading it.
I think Louis knows what's going on.
Okay, as far as I know, this is the first on YouTube full recorded concert of The Warning back in 2015. I never really looked if there was a 2014, but I know for sure that this is a full show. And if it's not the first show ever put on YouTube, it's one of the earliest. I will look someday to see if there's an earlier show for a future video.
So what are we guesstimating their ages are here?
Yeah.
15, 13, and 11, I believe.
Wow, 11 years old for Allie on bass. All right.
And they're not dressed up in any fancy way. No rock star image here, but they kick ass, play rock very hard.
All right, then. I guess let's get to it. If you guys need me to pause to say something, just motion to me in the camera and I'll hit pause.
So this was 2015?
Yeah.
Yes, Ali would have been 10 because she wasn't born till December.
Oh, maybe 10 then.
Might have been 11 if it was a leap year.
What, the whole year?
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
I've got some years I'd like to leap.
And Rob, you can pause this anytime you want because I pretty much.
Between the two of them, do you think any of them know how to tighten a wing nut?
Well, obviously the first guy doesn't know lefty loosey and righty tightsy.
Yeah.
And according to what somebody said on the previous warning comment, the guy in the black shirt is their dad.
Okay.
You could see him in the background looking what was going on and thinking, "What this guy doing?"
Yeah, they hired the wrong dude to help out here.
You think
Okay.
if she'd been Axl Rose, that mic stand would have been 10 rows
Yeah,
back.
it'd have been in 10 rows in the audience. Yep.
He would have gone back to it and said, "I'm not doing any more. That's it. We're done."
But isn't it amazing how Danny just stayed there, sang, professional, didn't flinch, did her thing, and the way Pow's pounding away on those drums.
Well, first of all,
I'm just gonna say the camera angle will change every now and then, so we can see the full front shot of the stage too, but not right away. And
good, because this is annoying.
This and the next 3 songs will be covers, and after that, it'll be original material.
I noticed right away with that intro, that was cool. That was cool to where each member came out and started playing and then just kept the riff going. But Danny sounds like an adult at 15. I mean, her voice was already mature.
Yeah, this is a point in their time when her English wasn't really that good. Like if you asked her at that time how old she was, she wouldn't say I'm 15 years old. Her response would be, I have 15 years.
But I thought they took English in school the whole way through.
Yeah, but sometimes speaking it still ain't like you could take foreign language in high school and you're not speaking it. You're just kind of saying it in class to pass your, class and get your grade.
See,
I think you can hear with the pronunciation of some of the words they do isn't quite like it is today.
Gotcha.
So you still hear that little bit of the Mexican accent.
Back to the action.
Yep.
Okay, a little rusty, a little inexperienced, but those who say that Danny can't play a solo can kiss both of my ass cheeks. I don't think I could do that solo right now as rusty as I am at 51 years old, and I've dabbled for over 40 years. She's 15, and she knocked out one of the most impressive Randy Rhoads solos within reason. So
I'd have trouble playing that on my CD player.
I was going to say, I thought she did a tremendous job because I've seen bands in my day play this song and they don't play it any better than she did. And I think she nailed it for what it was. I mean, I have to go back and listen. I have to listen to a live version of that song with Randy Rhoads, but not from the record because that could be touched up. I got to see it on an actual show to see how good he really did that solo.
A lot of those guys won't come off as well because they're always running around and shit, but she did an amazing job.
Yeah.
And stoned and drunk.
Yeah, that too. Okay. was very well done. I mean, her voice struggled. You can kind of hear some of the English mispronunciations in there, but again, the thing everybody hates to hear, which is ludicrous to me for their age, that was incredible. I mean, I hear bar bands who are fully ass grown adults that sound like shit compared to this.
Yeah, I just finally clicked this thing up to big screen. I didn't know that option was possible. Now I see the stage all better. And I live, across town, like 5 miles away. There's a park that looks so similar to that. I should go there someday and take a picture of it and post it and let you see the closeness of how it looks. It looks like Byron, Connecticut.
Right on. All right. Anything else to add, Davey Boy, to Crazy Train? Am I going to know all these covers or not?
I think you should.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just impressive. I was trying to look at Ali because obviously the camera angle, Danny sort of covers her, but you can still see she's got those moves that she's doing now. The way she just struts backward and forwards. And
yeah, this next song I believe is from the grunge era. I forget the name of the band that did the original version, but I think you'll recognize it
from the grunge era.
Yeah,
okay. That's your favorite era.
I think it's a grunge song. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry.
That was the greatest era of music ever. Insert sarcasm here. Okay, let's see what it is. Here we go. Oh, wait a second. Hey, I went full screen too. All right, let's go. Okay, I have no idea what this song is, let alone who's saying it.
Foo Fighters.
I don't understand what you're saying.
The Foo Fighters.
Oh, the Foo Fighters. Okay. That's the idiot Nirvana drummer, right?
Dave Grohl.
Dave Grohl, yeah. It's a terrible song, but I mean they're playing well.
I said that's a bigger crowd than Ace Frehley gets.
Oh, absolutely. Hands down.
And more enthusiastic.
In fact, this second row of people would be the end. The rest of them would be kind of milling around, taking selfies and talking to their friends at an Ace Frehley show.
Pal's making me tired just watching her hit those things.
She's a nut job, even at what, 13, you said? I noticed she has to keep scooching herself back onto the seat because she gets kind of all over the place even back then. It's hilarious.
I believe I just looked it up. This is a Foo Fighters song.
Thank you.
Yeah, we've already done that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to go get my other smokes.
Gotcha.
I knew who it was. I like the Foo Fighters.
All right. In
Okay.
case you didn't hear, I did not know the song nor the band, and I think the song is horrible, but they're playing well. I don't hear any
Yeah.
mistakes. So
I think
all right.
it's like obviously it's in a very low register. The beginning of the song, she's doing pretty good to get
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah, I mean they don't sound like they're butchering anything. It's just a bad song to me, but here we go. All right. Well, that's exactly why I'm not a Foo Fighters fan. But very well done. I mean, Pow is just how long she can keep this up. I mean, these first two songs, she's been hammering the hi-hat nonstop.
You can see with being so small. I mean, she's still small, but obviously has more power now. How high she's lifting her arms.
Yeah.
You know, to bring them down to hit it hard.
I'd like to give us that secondary camera that shows from that angle on the drums.
Hopefully that they get one over on Allie, because right now.
Yeah, they'll eventually be getting over to the front of the stage and showing Allie. I don't remember when that happens, but it'll get there.
Could you imagine get up on stage playing a guitar at her
next
age?
song? Wow, yeah. I think either the next song or the one after will be the first one we get to see a front shot.
Okay. The nerves, I guess, for me would be off the charts playing in front of your own classmates at that age. Nobody's got confidence in junior high, right? Nobody. No matter, even if you're the most popular person in the world, everybody's self-conscious. But you don't see it. I mean, they look like seasoned pros.
Yeah, that's why I wanted you guys to check this out and really enjoy it. With their various age ranges, I don't know if they all attend the same school at the same time, how they do it in Mexico, if they break it up like we do here.
Well, even here, right, when I went to school in the 70s/80s, elementary school went 1st to 6th. There was no kindergarten involved. That was separate. Okay. And then middle school or junior high was 7th to 9th. And then high school was 10th, 11th, 12th. And shortly after they went to add to where 6th graders or 7th graders were, how the hell did that go? 9th graders were going to high school.
Yeah.
And it was 6 through 8. So, I mean, they messed it all up here, which I like the way we did it, because I don't think 7th, 8th, and 9th graders should be with high school kids. There's a drastic difference hormonally and everything else.
With me, it started off kindergarten to 6th, 7, 8, 9, and then high school 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
But then they changed it to what you said, with kindergarten to 5th grade, then 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10, 11, 12 for high school. But like I
I
said,
think-
their age ranges.
So what are you in ninth grade? Like fucking what? 15, 14? Not even, right? 12 and 13.
Like 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what ages are you when you start high school?
I started high school at 6. So I graduated at 18. Right? Yeah, 18.
Yeah.
So 16 when I started.
Yeah, same
So,
thing with me.
I was 12 when I started high school.
What?
So I don't.
I hit 13 at December at the end of the year.
What grade was
obviously-
that considered when you started?
Year 8.
So
Eighth
grade
grade
for high
was with
school.
the high schoolers? Wow.
We have some schools here that are called R12s, which means it goes from reception to year 12. Everyone's in the same school.
Oh, that's not
So
good.
I don't think these girls attended. If this is a school thing, like the backfield of a school.
That's what it looks like, the
better-
track backfield.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You can see a basketball court over on the behind the alley and behind piles of track and field. So it's got to be a high school.
Yeah.
And I know they've talked about not going to school a lot, so I don't know how much they were attending.
Homeschool?
Because, I think they're doing a lot of homeschooling because of the music stuff.
Okay. Good enough. All right, I'm sure we bored everybody with what grade were you in 101. And let's see what's next. Put a little Michelangelo video there.
This is a Muse song.
They ripped off a Def Leppard title. Okay, I won't know until I watch this back if because I heard you without the music cutting out. Sometimes these programs, it affects everything, so I'll pause it just to say this. You told me, you guys, that I would know these covers. We've got Foo Fighters and Muse, and you seriously think I'm going to know these covers? I saw Hysteria, and I got all excited for Def Leppard.
I thought you would know the Foo Fighters song just because it was around that you would have heard it. This one I wasn't sure. I didn't say. But I know the next one you're going to know.
Good.
Okay.
I'm a big Muse fan, so I know it. So.
And you're going to like it. And you're going to like the way they play it.
Let's hope this is better than that Foo Fighters thing. Here we go.
She's a monster on the bass.
That doesn't save a song all the time. Here we go. Can I just say something? And I hate being that guy, but as I see things, I don't want to forget. This band got schooling paid for by Ellen DeGeneres, right?
At a certain point, I think after this happened.
And they did a GoFundMe or something for something.
I'm not sure about that.
I think I heard that. So how the hell is a 15-year-old playing a Gibson Les Paul?
Like
it's not even a knockoff. I looked right at the stock of that thing, Gibson Les Paul.
I just say this. When I said it in the previous video, these girls did not grow up in poverty.
So why were they getting all the handouts?
Maybe they still needed more money to cover the cost of what they couldn't afford. I mean,
whoever gave them money, I need money. I'm struggling. So, Ellen.
Do you like Ellen?
I hate Ellen, but she can come back to the United States from her little cowardly safe space overseas and cut me a check. All right.
Just send a check from where she's at.
There you go. yikes, is Allie just a killer on that bass.
You hear that bass line all the way through it.
I just looked it up. Mexico seems to follow the same format with their grade separation school as we do. So it seems like maybe Allie was not an attendant of this school at this time.
Okay.
You know, that possibly Danny and Pau were attending the school at this time period, and Allie obviously had to join them for the show.
I tell you, just watching this, I kind of realized from stuff like we talked about, I love so much that early Runaway performance. Early Warning, I am a Allie fanatic. She's got a cool look, not on this one, but she's got attitude. She's got that punk. She sings a lot. Like, I forgot to give her props when Danny started the solo for Crazy Train. She carried out that long note to keep it going almost seamlessly. And then in the middle years, like Error, I was a Pow freak. And now Danny's the next Mrs. Meyer, if that day ever comes.
I hope your wife's not too close.
Yeah, well, she's sitting right over here. She just laughed. Much like Danny would do with that suggestion. All right.
Yeah,
Let's see what's next. Are you guys catching that reverb? Is that supposed to be there on this song?
Yeah, I think it's just something on their end.
Yeah, I think
it's even on the drums. That's why I was wondering if my speakers were causing a problem or something.
No, I mean, I don't hear a reverb. I just hear
well, it's like a quick bounce back echo on everything.
I hear a little bit. I just hear like an outdoorsy kind of sound.
Okay. But clearly different from the first three songs.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, vocally, she's struggling on this one to stay in key, but even that sounds better than Axl Rose. So,
I was going to say, when did he have a struggle?
Yeah, right. Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll let you guys go because I'm going to go ahead and grab some more coffee. But here's where I get lambasted like I had before. If you say anything negative about kids this age, you're an asshole and, look at their age. But then if you praise them for what they're doing at their age, you're an asshole because they're just good. It has nothing to do with their age, right? So you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. That said, they should have never, ever chose this song. That became abundantly clear after the solo, what she killed. But she didn't even try to raise that register to a screaming level. Not saying there's anything wrong with a 15-year-old girl whose voice isn't matured enough to pull that off, then don't do the song. If you can't at least put the same effort through the whole song, whether it's drums, bass, guitar solo, or vocals, you're better off not doing it. They came off very unpolished and very amateurish compared to the first three songs, right? Yeah, 3 songs.
Yeah.
This one, they clearly sound like a bunch of kids who really didn't know what they were doing.
Wow. I didn't see that point of view at all. I just thought they did the song pretty damn good. But anyway, I was going to say, I don't know if this was in the original video, but I think I'm hearing the sound of the drums kind of echoing and the other 2 girls kind of a tunnel sound. But I thought they played the song well.
Yeah, it was respectable, but I'm saying they sounded very polished on the first 3 songs. This song, I heard Danny struggling mightily, and the other 2, when they do the harmony, it would start out sounding really good, but by the end of it, all 3 of them would be off an octave with each other to where the harmony just fell apart, and it was on every chorus. But the ending, when Danny didn't even try, she just sung like this. When Axel's screaming, don't do the song if you can't at least try to get close. That's all I'm saying. You make yourself. This is the kind of thing that bar bands will get me to turn around and walk out. I'm not expecting amateurs in this case, or even bar bands who do this on a semi-travel basis to sound perfect. But when you half-ass it or destroy it, trying it, either way, I'm out. I can't have a good time listening if you can't even get close. That's just me, a musician, a perfectionist. Like I said, no, it wasn't terrible, but this was the worst out of the 4 we've heard so far.
Got to rank somewhere.
Yeah. And I like the song by Guns N' Roses. You don't like the song?
No.
Okay.
No, it annoyed me when it came out, and it still annoys me now. So anyone singing it annoys me. It just, to me, it was that song off the album that everyone just went nuts, and it's nowhere near the best song on the album.
Yeah, so that's how I felt about Welcome to the Jungle off that album. Anyway, this isn't a Guns N' Roses video, and no disrespect to the girls. I'm just saying they did it well enough to where you knew what it was, but I would have left it out and chose something that was more in their wheelhouse.
I think the audio quality in this one probably could also be a factor in your
feelings. Well, it definitely didn't help that's a clear case of reverb. I mean, it sounds like you're in an echo hall.
I never remember sounding quite this way when I watched actual videos. I don't know if it's the system that you're using is causing this. But anyway, go get your coffee and Dave and I will chat.
Everyone blames the system.
Yeah, well, here's what it is. All right. I'll duck out. You guys can chat real quick to the warning viewers, and I'll be right back.
No worries.
All right. Well, we got to say something to keep them interested.
Well, we do. Like I said, I don't particularly like the song. Never have.
Well, I don't really like the song, but I thought it would have been a casual, like everybody kind of knows it and would have rolled with it. And,
everyone knows it.
Doing the song, just something interesting for them to tackle.
Got to feel sorry for Danny because she doesn't get a break because she's got to sing it, then she's got to do the soloing, and come back to sing, and then do the soloing. Axel gets to sing it, then shut up while Slash does the solos.
Yeah,
I wish he'd shut up more, but
You wish who shut up more?
Axel.
Oh, okay.
Axles are good on cars. That's about it.
That's what it is. Okay. I'm looking up the song on YouTube right now, and I'm going to give it a quick listen and see if it has a different sound.
Is there a different song?
Okay, I just checked it on YouTube. It's a lot crisper and clearer, but you can still hear the drums doing that reverb double snap thing. But it's a clearer sound, so therefore the clearer sound makes it sound better. This is kind of muffled here. I don't know.
So you wonder, did it sound like that at the venue, or just how it came across recorded?
You know, it's hard to say. Lots of times you could be at the show, it sounds one way, and then when you hear the playback, the recording, it's going to have a different sound.
I mean, clearly, at that stage, they were doing professional mix stuff. They would have probably got rid of that anyway. But
yeah, but like I said, it sounds better on the YouTube video because it's a clearer, crisp sound. Yeah, I just checked out the video on YouTube of the Sweet Child of Mine. It's a crisp, clearer sound.
Well, this is from YouTube.
Then I don't know. Then maybe going through StreamYard does something to it to make it sound muffled.
Yeah, but it didn't do it on the first three.
Oh, he said the reverb was still there.
Yeah, the reverb's there, but it's just a crisp sound.
Okay. Yeah, gotcha.
It's a crispier reverb.
Yeah.
Extra crispy?
Extra crispy.
Original recipe? All right.
I prefer hot and spicy. But...
Me too. All right. What's next, guys? I don't remember. I don't think I've ever watched this. So is this going to be real warning stuff now?
I think next is going to be a real warning song.
All right. We're about halfway through, it looks.
Yep.
Okay.
Drown yourself in the river, bring along the other sinners, burn down with the flame.
Yeah, I'm no expert since it's been decades, but neither Allie or Powell look anywhere close to teenagers.
No.
I mean, especially Allie, she looks like she's maybe 8 facially.
Mhm.
And Powell, just looking at that last section where she was drumming and singing, I'm like, she don't look 13. She looks like 10. I don't know. I just don't remember us looking that young when we were teenagers.
That's
That
'cause
young.
we can't remember looking that young. That's why.
That's true.
Well, you can look
Yeah.
at pictures and say, like, wow, this is what I looked at this age.
Yeah, but even then, it seems like I always looked like I was pushing my 18 pictures, even when I was 14, facially. But
Mhm.
who knows?
Two things
Yeah.
there. I mean, it's amazing how much better they sound when they sing their own stuff.
Yes.
And I think that goes with most bands. When you hear covers, you know, when a great band does a cover, it never sounds as good as their own stuff.
No.
Because I think, you know, they write their stuff for themselves and it just works so well. And the
And
times
they're more comfortable with it, and their voices they don't have to strain because it's what they wrote.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have to play faster than they're capable of playing. I mean, it's
Well, it's like when they did that God Gave Rock and Roll video, the audio recording is just horrid. And it
Yeah.
really makes me angry not to be able to hear the way they really sounded when they played it.
it
But-
was almost unlistenable, and
but
it
you know,
wasn't their fault. It was the audio.
No. Yeah. The funny thing is, you got the 4 little friends singing on the side for that video, and somebody says, I wonder whatever happened to the Warnettes.
have you ever sung backing vocals, Rob?
What's that?
Have you ever sung backing vocals?
No.
The hardest thing to do, and I've done it a few times, is sing something different to what the lead singer is singing and actually stick to it. You know, because they're doing their part and Danny's singing another part.
Oh, like at the end of this, they were almost
Yeah.
like singing it as a round, two
And
different
it's
parts.
very
So
hard to do because
I would have to
tend
plug
drift
my
off.
damn ears so I couldn't hear the other people. That would mess me up.
It used to mess me up all the time. I'd start and think, oh no, I'm not meant to be singing that now.
I used to do backing vocals, parties, and we'd play guitars and stuff and just jam around. And, we weren't on stage. We just sit around in a circle. And I would do some backing vocals and stuff, but it usually be my deep end voice, to fatten up the sound of the other singers.
Your demon voice.
My demon voice.
Lewis, I think I could see you doing the Oak Ridge Boys low guy voice.
I used to do that at the EM
Give
club.
me
in the
some
country.
umbapa. Yeah. All right. So yeah, good job. It's a good song. I know I said it should have been left off the album. I'm kind of regretting that the more I listen to it. So shut up, Lewis.
I wasn't gonna bring it up.
Very good job. But I just love that it's an addicting guitar part. That I just love that. That's the one thing that I always loved right from this jump on the album. But the song overall is growing on me more. All right, let's see what's next. Hopefully it's Runaway. Is Runaway in this set?
I do not remember now.
Well, we'll find out.
I don't think it is.
All right.
I can't break down the boundaries, can't put the past behind me. I just can't believe that you can break the cage, destroy the chase, escape the mind. Here in this place, love is a maze, so it's better to just be alone. Here in this place, nobody shows their face. Fear has gained control over us. We live in a cage, but I'm going to escape today. I'm breaking down
Okay. This is fucking awesome, but how do these kids know the words?
Their EP had probably been released, maybe.
I mean, it's like watching a crowd to a professional band that's been out 10 years with like top 40 hits. I mean, it's unbelievable. That's cool. All right.
You know what's really good?
Huh.
The drummer comes out from behind the drums, sits behind a piano, and actually plays the piano, unlike some Eric Singer and Kiss pretending to play Beth.
Hey, don't just blast him. Peter did the same thing back in the day.
He only did on the Poland Halloween special. He never
Yeah,
did it on stage. But the thing is, I was going to say shit. All right, I'll remember later. I don't want to keep this
Old man disease.
It is.
By the way, I hope you're all enjoying the newest and greatest reaction channel on the planet. So
Exactly right.
here we go.
I'm stepping over the debris. I finally can breathe. I can see I am free. I escaped the mind. Here in this place, everything is fake. Nothing will ever change. Here in this place, we're just pawns in a game. All we'll ever do is play. I won't stay here. I'm going to overcome my fears. I'm breaking down the boundaries, putting the past behind me. I'm stepping over the debris. I finally can breathe. I can see I am free. I've escaped. I'm breaking down the boundaries, putting the past behind me. I'm stepping over the debris. I finally can breathe. I can see I am free. I've escaped the mind.
Wow, that was awesome. I mean, that she
Oh,
had
yeah.
such confidence. It's just unbelievable.
I think the crowd knew the song possibly because they might have rehearsed this song inside the schoolhouse a few times in a music room or something. So maybe that. But I kind of wish the mic were to pick up them other girls singing in the audience because I wanted to hear what that would have sounded like.
Yeah, they don't have very powerful mics, I would assume, at a setting like this. Usually you would hear some crowd, especially, no offense, ladies, girls' voices are loud in concerts. I mean, real loud when they're screaming next to you, but
Maybe
Or
they
when they're
got,
screaming at you because you've done the wrong thing at home.
maybe
that's
that
true.
maybe the mics have that noise cancellation thing where anything
be.
outside away from it doesn't pick up.
Because when they stop at the end, you can hear the girls
crowd,
screaming
yeah.
in the crowd. Yeah, but yeah, okay.
Happy to say that's on my warning playlist, as you would have seen from last week.
That's a damn good song. I almost like that one better live.
Mhm.
I don't know why. I don't know why, because it's really the same as on the album. But some of this stuff, admittedly, I got hooked on just watching them. Just the joy they bring you at this young age, it makes it sound that much better.
Oh, yeah. But the harmonies at the end when they all
Yeah, that
joined
was
in,
incredible.
that really, I said, I bet you Rob's liking this part a lot.
Yeah, that was that immediately as wow. And again, I don't know why Allie's mic's been turned down over the years, because the little bit I hear her, she's not Danny or even Powell, but she's got a good, especially backup voice. And even when she drops out and she's the only one singing live, that part in Choke, it's very quiet.
I have seen some videos. Allie could sing a little bit too loud because she's young and powerful, and I think that's why they bring her mic volume down so she doesn't overshadow everything.
I think
Doesn't
there
sing
is
bad, but she does sing loud.
there is some concert footage out where Danny was sick, so Ali actually sings some of her songs.
I saw her sing a couple of them.
Yeah, I think she sang Hunter one time.
I don't know.
I think she says she can sing, she just doesn't like to.
And that's fine. It's just when she does that Choke thing, I love it when she takes over that part, which on the studio album is Danny overdubbed on top of Danny on top of Danny, but it's just always so quiet. I wish they'd amp her up. Like I said, who am I talking to? All these people have seen it already. That Dakota Bar Runaway on the ooze, man, is Allie loud on those. So much so that on the album, I almost can't hear it in comparison. So when I listen to the album version, I'm like, they needed to up that, because when she does that live, man, it's amazing with her voice.
Definitely, I've seen Danny and Powell both adjust their mic volumes when singing. So Ali might be deliberately turning hers down.
Yeah.
You just gave me an idea for another warning video, and I'll tell you after we're done with this thing, the show.
All right, let's get to the next track.
I put my life in your hands. I gave you my trust, and I believed every lie that came out of your mouth. I'm getting so drowning in my fear. I believe that we had a chance, but it all went away with a single glance. Nothing has changed. I'm crashing through space. I'm burning up, but there's nothing that can put out the flame. You killed my dreams, burned my wings. Now I'm crying and screaming and cursing you calling while I'm free falling.
If this is bad shot, Danny's got a triple chin.
Poor girl.
If this is indeed their high school, the crowd is acting like groupies. I mean, they know every word. They're chanting, cheering, screaming like girls seeing the Beatles for the first time. Did they just walk around school and just point to people and say, carry my books, pay for my lunch? I mean, they're being treated like royalty. I can't even imagine that if that's their school, what that must be like on class day.
Might have been a Friday afternoon.
Dynamite
thing.
dropping, guys. What's that, Louis?
I said it might be a Friday afternoon at the end of the day. After school got let out.
Okay.
I'm just saying that, just for them doing this show.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
All right. There we go.
You took my fantasies, turned my world upside down. You wore me down, not knowing you were hurting me this much. Now I can't
All right, little wrong tube action there.
We nearly saw Rob dying on live TV. No. So when was this
Okay.
concert? Was this June? Did it say?
Let me tell you in a few seconds. This was June 8th, 2015.
All right. So
Okay.
the Escape the Mind came out on April 14th.
All right, so that will, yeah. I was going to say
2 months before. So
Runaway is not on this, more than likely due to the fact that the song wasn't created yet. And
Okay.
the songs from here, just got tacked on at the end of the 21st Century Blood album to fill it out.
So we're not going to get to hear Sick on this one?
No, there's no Sick.
no, you can hear it in July live.
Shut up.
Are you
All right.
allowed to get anything signed at your meet and greet?
Yeah, I believe 1 or 2 things, I think. I don't do autographs, so if you guys want one, I can get one for you or something.
I would love to send a record to your place so you could get it signed.
Really? Okay. After the show, I'll give you the address.
All right. You give me the address, I'll send 2. You can get yourself one signed as well.
I'm not an autograph dude. That's
I know,
very
but-
generous, but I could care less about an autograph. But
Right.
a Warning album's nice, though. Hey.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. Era,
Okay. Oh, the best album.
Era
You hear
autograph.
that, Louis? The best album.
Which one? Queen of the Murder Scene.
Ever.
Right? Oh. Well, everyone's got to look. If you're picking any one of the initial 3, I can't argue with you.
Yeah, they're all awesome. Wow, except for the newest one. Anyway,
I still like it.
next track.
Just being with you made me so happy. Nothing in this world out of my reach. And those
see Powell beat the crap out of them cymbals there towards the end?
Mm.
That was hilarious. I got two cats meowing at me here, so if you hear it, that's what it is.
I noticed she was playing the instrument. That's the only thing I was allowed to play at music class.
Okay, we got 2 songs left.
2 to go?
2 to go.
You guess
All
what
right.
they are? Choke
Or should we-
and Disciple.
Choking
Yeah.
money.
I don't think those songs were created yet,
Damn it.
or at least not recorded to vinyl.
Okay. It might have been written.
Yeah, things could have been written, but just not put to any official recording at this time.
No, it would have been too
Yeah.
early to peak with money.
Yeah. All right. There we go.
They told me I couldn't do it, that I would stumble and fall. I'll get cuts and bruises, that I just should give up. That was a part of my flame, and that's why it's the burning. I just had to prove them wrong. Oh, oh, they always bring me down. Oh, oh, I'll always stand my ground, and I'll walk until the very top, and I'll run, even though I stumble and fall and I'll jump until I reach the sun, and I'll shine until my life fades away. You take 2 steps forward, you fall 3 steps back. You'll end up where you started, but you still have to fight. Have to change your story, have to turn it around. Have to prove to all of them that they were never right. Oh, oh, they always bring me down. But oh, oh, I'll always stand my ground, and I'll walk until the very top, and I'll run, even though I stumble and fall, and I'll jump until I reach the sun, and I'll shine until my life. Don't stop till you feel this one. I'm always thinking, don't care when you see you getting this one, and I'm here talking like that, cause they know that I'm winning. Just me when you see the difference he's speaking. Don't stop till you feel this one. I'm always thinking, don't care when you see you getting this one, and I'm here talking like that, cause they know that I'm winning. Just me when you see the difference he's speaking. Walk until the very top, and I'll run, even though I stumble and fall, and I'll jump until I reach the sun, and I'll shine until my life, and I'll walk until the very top, and I'll run, even though I stumble and fall, and I'll jump until I reach the sun, and I'll shine until my life fades away. Fades away. Fades away. Fades away. Fades away.
Freaking amazing. That song in particular that she's playing and singing, and when she gets into that almost auctioneer part of the song and then cuts right back into the chorus without even taking a breath, it's just incredible. Some people are just gifted. That's just the way it is.
I like the way they did the swinging guitar choreography side by
I
side.
like the two-step, little synchronized two-step where they crossed paths on the
When they-
stage. That was
when
cool.
when they crossed over, reminded me of early Kiss when Paul and Gene would trade sides of the stage during like the instrumentals.
Yeah.
You know, that's one thing that's the one
Go
thing I miss about Kiss was I don't remember when it ended or whatever, but up until when Gene stopped stalking the stage, it wasn't Kiss anymore. When he just stands there, that's no fun. I like like that HBO concert, which I take most of my Kiss Alive 2 from, or at least a half of it from that for the audio. It's like they are going insane. They're crossing the stage. Gene is prowling the stage. You know, it's so cool. You know, Ace is on point. His ripping leads are great and everything. But when they
it's called complacency. When you're rich, famous, and don't need the damn money, you don't care enough anymore.
Yeah, I miss them Gene stalking the stage, which is never coming back.
No, thank God. All right, Dave, anything to add on this marvelous effort here?
Yeah, like I said, I'm amazed when she does it now. So to think, back at 13, she was able to do it then. So I know there's been I've seen people doubt it, saying, "Oh, she's not really singing," blah blah blah. I think,
oh,
yes, she is.
Okay, yeah, I hate claims like that, but I almost went into a rant, and I'm not going to do that. All right,
Hey.
woosah, woosah. All right,
Serenity now.
there you go. Here we go.
Encore.
Everything is gray, all around me is decay. Dark
Okay, wow. Let's see here. I got to get myself off of this. There we go. Not bad. That last song was a little yelly instead of controlled singing, but man, like we've well,
the
yeah, I
audio,
mean, it rocked. I'm saying Danny's voice, you could tell her power just wasn't there yet
no,
live.
I was going to say the audio didn't sound as good as I think I've heard it before. Seemed a little bit distorted and thinned out or
Yeah,
muffled
no,
or something. But anyway, so I'm glad you guys watched this thing. You know, it's cool. I've checked and rechecked. There's nothing earlier as a full show. They've done other stints, 2013 and 14, but not a full show. And do you want me to tell you my idea here? Or do you want to wait till we go backstage?
might as well so the army there knows what's coming.
Okay. Well, you know how you talk about the song Runaway in the Bar?
Love it.
Okay. Then there's an outdoor version that they do the song. Why don't we do both those versions and react to that? You
Two
know,
Runaway just Runaway.
or I was also thinking the cute drum solo Pal does at 10 years old. And if you want to go three things, or you know, or you want to add something more to it.
I really don't. I haven't even thought it through. I just assume there's so much to talk about for the warning that we can keep the warning army fed every Saturday for a long time.
All right, well,
I'm sure they'll consume it.
okay, then why don't we do this? Both versions of Runaway, the cute drum solo by Powell at 10 years old, and the Enter Sandman that Dave likes best.
The reimagined version.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's a good video
The
idea.
studio or live?
Whatever one you like. I mean, whatever one you think is.
I've never seen him do it live. I know the studio one was amazing. So
yeah, whatever.
So the live version at the Pepsi Center for their 10th anniversary.
You guys discuss it and send me everything I need to get downloaded so we can put it on.
I'll let Dave take total charge of that song. You know,
all right,
as far as that goes.
So there we go. This Saturday, 2 birds, 1 stone, the warning video, and also the first installment of Reaction. So hope you all enjoyed it. And until next time, thanks for watching.